Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Daniel Grunert, and I know that I haven't done any workshops recently on intermittent fasting, and that's because since the 4th of July weekend, I gained so much weight, I have not been worthy. If you were to ask me what's shaking, Doc, I'd have to say 4 cheeks and a chin, right? That one goes out to my friend Mike. Thanks for that one. But one thing I do know is that which does not kill us makes us stronger. So there's an article written in New Scientist magazine that says, when a little poison is good for you. So that really kind of gets you thinking. A little poison good for you is a colorful way of explaining the theory of hormesis, in which when a human being or any other creature on this planet is exposed to any sort of stressor or toxicity, it makes them stronger. For example, exercising, whether you're running or you're pumping iron, that causes damage to your muscles. You start to get rips and tears in those muscles. And through the process of repair, you become stronger. Thinking and having to make decisions can be very stressful. But we know that challenging yourself intellectually is actually very healthy for your brain. And the reason why it's healthy for your brain is because it changes the cells in your brain that's very similar to changing the cells in your muscles through exercise. So the right type of stress actually keeps us younger and makes us smarter. Vegetables is another example. We know that we're supposed to eat a lot of fruits or vegetables. The reason why is because they contain antioxidants that mop up the free radicals that causes damage to our tissues. But when you remove these antioxidants from the fruits and vegetables that they're found in, as we did when we made antioxidant supplements, they actually don't seem to work at all. And in some cases, especially, can be very harmful for you, especially in the case of beta carotene. You know, we know that eating a carrot is very healthy for you, but when you eat just the beta carotene, it actually seems to cause cancer in some patients or some people. So what's going on here? Well, when you start to look at the world through the prism of hormesis, like in the vegetables, it really makes sense. Bitterness is often associated in the wild with poison, something to be avoided. Plants make a wide range of different phytochemicals, and some of those phytochemicals are natural pesticides, to protect them from being eaten by mammals like ourselves. Now, the reason why they're so bitter, the reason why they're bitter is because they're saying keep away. But some of these vegetables that are actually very healthy for us, like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, are healthy for us, but they're so bitter, some of, even adults have a problem swallowing them. Now, the reason why these plants are bitter is because they contain chemicals that are actually potentially poison. And the reason why these vegetables don't cause us harm is because the chemicals are at such a low dose that they actually don't cause us to become toxic. But what they actually do, which is really cool, is the poisons actually trigger the stress response, which turn on the genes for protection and repair, and that's really cool. So when you start to look at the world this way, you start to realize that there's a lot of activities that we initially engage in that are very stressful, like eating bitter foods, running, or even intermittent fasting that are stressful but far from being harmful. We all know that prolonged starvation is very bad for us, but that does not mean that just short-term intermittent fasting is only slightly bad for you. In fact, the exact opposite is true. It induces a long-term changes that actually prevents aging and disease. So if you have any questions about intermittent fasting or this video, feel free to give me a call. Thank you.